Well, hey there, Ant-Man here. So what are we doing? We're down in a hole. We're in a deep hole. I want to show you guys something. If you're looking for glacial gold, okay? Especially in high deposits. I want to show you something here. Now this is a good example of contact zones between different flood layers, okay? So you got the topsoil there, you got about 3 or 4 feet. Also, I'm about, I don't know, 10 feet down in the ground, and this hole is not very wide, okay? I don't advise people to be doing this. This could come down at any time. This is about 3 feet overhang right here. Alright, so I'm going to try not to get in underneath that part. Always be careful of what's above you. But you got your topsoil layer there, your junky sand and overburden from the leaves and roots and stuff like that. Now you got your last floodplain here, which is a small layer, okay? Then you got your sandy deposit on top of another stone pack layer. Okay, now you got another small sand deposit. That's another end of a flood. There's another one. This is, I think, the main flood here. This would be about, I don't know, this was a big mound when it was started, so this is the bottom of it. This would be about, I don't know, maybe 40 feet down. So this is the last floodplain here. You can see it tapers off up top here. That would be the top of it. This is another contact zone here. I don't know what's underneath it, but this thick layer of sand, you're not going to have anything in it. You know, this was it would be in between those two layers there, that layer there, or this layer here, okay? You want to, when you find an area like this, you want to check all of them and go through. Now, I would say that probably the best contact zone on this area here would be down at the bottom of this layer here with the larger rocks in it, okay? If you look at these rocks are, you know, about baseball size or so, maybe a little bigger. Some of them, you know, on the other side of, or on the opposite side of town from where that other pit was, and there's larger boulders in there, and there's more broken up bedrock in that one from pushing when the glacier pushed through. We're at the tail end of the glacier here now. The end moraine is about 50 miles south of us from where I am now. So we got mixed pockets of glacial till and sandy and other areas like that. This happens to be a glacial till area. You know, you can see the different floodplains here. You got your topsoil, your last glacial event here. There's sandy deposit, your heavies right there. That's about a foot thick. Then you got your other last one with your light material sloughed over on top. Then your other deposit here. That deposit's about 5 or 6 feet thick. Okay. There could be gold all through it, and there could be gold on just the contact zones in between. It all depends on if it's pervious and the gold could travel through it or not. If there was a clay layer, that would be the spot to check. There's nothing really like that here. I don't think there's much gold in this. I have panned some of the stuff from the other pit, and I did get some micros out of a pan, but nothing big. We're too far into the glacial path at this point here. If we were down south on the moraine, I've done some black sand testing down on Falmouth Beach and gotten gold off of the beach down there with the gold cube. I know there's gold down at the end. There is gold strewn about through some of the state forests from here to the Connecticut River. And then after the Connecticut River into the mountain ranges is where you would get the best placer gold for that. Obviously, the further you go west and north, the better you're going to get for bigger gold and nuggets and stuff like that. But, alright. Take a good look at this. So another thing I want to show you guys too. Trying to figure out your yardage and how much material you've run, okay? Now see this top area here, you got your inches, all the way from 1 inch to 30 inches, and then feet right here for thickness, okay? Now this row here is one of your lengths or widths, and then this one is a length or width too. Well, this is your width and height, and this is your length. Okay, so say you're in a river and you're digging your trench 40 feet long, okay, and it's 3 feet wide, and you dug 6 inches of gravel out. So you go 40 right here, 40 at 6 by 3 feet wide. You've taken 2, so you go 40 at 6 inches, okay, and you go down here to 3 feet wide. So you've gone 2 1/4 yards of material you've moved, okay. Just a little bit of stuff to help you guys out. Hope the Ant-Man did some help for you today. Please like, subscribe, and share.